I said, there's 3 rules. Slow down, educate yourself, check out your contractor. Why? Everything was about 3s. When people tried to hire a contractor, they looked at 3 references. They may have called 3 people. I'm not kidding. I saw this happen day in, day out, year after year after year. It's in the first book that I wrote. Mm-hmm. Slow down. Don't be in a hurry. What happens is husband and wife, I know your brother and sister, husband and wife say, oh, we're going to do a new kitchen. And they get all excited. And next thing you know, they jump.
And I just want, in defense of any homeowner, it is easy to fall into that excitement and fall in love with an exterior or an idea instead of actually going through the process of it. So it is a difficult scenario to kind of wade your way through.
But if you take your time and you educate yourself, then you'll be able to talk to the contractor. And everyone should check out their contractor. I say it for new home builders because for whatever reason, nobody checks a new home builder. They just don't.
Well, they think because it's new, it's done properly.
Oh, it's done properly.
Yeah.
But if it's minimum code, well, you've seen the show, right? If it's minimum code, is it good enough?
Well, that's the thing is, look, at minimum code in theory, it's like you're building to a minimum.
Can
200,
you give?
well, probably
lot,
500,
a lot.
I would say.
More than that.
Speaking of contractors and jobs and focusing on areas, what are the areas of a home you shouldn't cheap out on? Because we always talk about, prioritizing your renovation, not just focusing on your beautiful kitchen, because obviously homeowners want to have a beautiful home. You want to entertain, you want to feel good in your home. But what are the areas you should be spending money on and where should you be saving?
You know what I'd love? I would love if we were on a live telephone call right now. People could call in and I'd say, okay, you answer that. You answer that. Because I'd be curious as to what the answer is. The outside of the house. Mm-hmm. As long as the outside is fine, you can cheap out on the inside. But you cheap out on the outside, everything on the inside gets destroyed.
Well, if you think about it, you're going to spend all your hard-earned cash or the money you've saved for, or maybe the debt you've accumulated in order to have this renovation that you're looking forward to, but you didn't address the exterior. All your finishes are gone to poop. Mm-hmm. Let's say you have a flood. It's all garbage.
Look who has experience.
So we want to work from the outside in. So protecting your investment, your siding, maybe your exterior insulation, certainly your roof, but also your wall assembly.
Walls, windows and doors, wall assembly, everything, your foundation, your grading, outside first, then do whatever you want in the inside.
Well, and that's an important one that not enough people think about is your grading.
Okay. So, like you said, never hire a roofer to do your plumbing. It just doesn't make sense, or vice versa. It just doesn't. And again, everything that people do, they need to slow down, educate themselves, check out the contractor. Unless you find the general that can take on the whole thing, most people don't do that. They'll try to be the general contractor themselves. I need a new roof. They'll call a roofer. I need new windows and doors. And they usually cheap out on the windows and doors, and please don't ever do that. It's just, you're wasting your own money. Mm-hmm. They never will last. You're going to be replacing them in 10 to 15 years. It doesn't work. And for resale value, it doesn't work. So, if you don't have the general, you got to make sure you hire licensed, qualified people. And they're really easy to check.